Hey gang, Sean from The Good Dog. That's not my car. Jack's getting the oil change. Rental. Just to be clear. No repossession. Anyways, look what we have here. This is Ted, right? Ted just came in about half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. And if you've seen his video, you've seen his shenanigans coming out of the car, lunging at all of us. Full commitment, like really serious stuff. Serious guy whose intent has got a lot of stuff behind it, or has had a lot of stuff behind it. I have no doubt in my mind that had his muzzle come off, or the owner of like let him slip the collar or drop the leash or something like that, and he would have had a shot, he would have bitten the bejesus out of me and anybody else in the room. So no doubt about that. What I want to show you guys now is Ted, right? Hey bud. In a different gear, right? So this is more the real Ted. Ted's a little nervous, a little insecure, worried about stuff. You'll see him like scanning around a lot, right? Scanning around, like you see, like I scrape my feet, looking at that. He's concerned about a lot of stuff. So this also gets back to like, here bud, come on, good, nope, sit, good, 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 good. This also gets back to like kind of our initial premise. Chill yourself out, young man. Dad's not around here. You're all alone. But gets back to our original premise of like the whole training concept of like build trust first. Let's get the dog's trust. Let's give him food. Let's give him treats. Let's create this trust thing first. That's not how we roll, and that's not how we keep ourselves safe, and that's not how we help dogs transition and move through that gateway, right? So the same dog that wanted to bite me, whether the owner was present or not. So yes, there's possessive, protective stuff, but there's just also general bad stuff, because you know he's in a pretty, or has been in a pretty revved up gear. But the fact that like we've got this kind of stuff, like you'll see some teeth going on because of the muzzle. The muzzle is giving him like, it's rubbing against his nose a little bit of that, but it's not like, it's more like, anyways, the fact that he'll tolerate that stuff, right? Ears back when I touch, things like that, that goes to show that we're creating respect initially and starting to move through this process to where we can actually start to train him. You can't train that guy that came in just a few minutes ago. And if you tried to do it with just food or something like that, you'd be sitting there for several weeks. Right here, bud. Anyways, the point is that all I did was set up some basic kind of like, how would I say, just some basic conversational moments that tend to like set a lot of dogs up, which is like going through thresholds like a monkey, like just like barreling through, yanking on the leash, things like that. So I haven't done anything. There's no e-collar on him, there's no prong collar on him, there's nothing like that. But what I have done is I have said, you can't go jamming through thresholds, you can't go jamming in the crate, you can't go jamming out of the crate, you can't pull on the leash. That's been our conversation so far. And has the conversation been firm? Yeah, the conversation's been firm enough to help him get into a more relaxed, calm down kind of space. Yes, he's nervous, but that is who the dog fundamentally is. You can see he's not nervous about me, he's nervous about the environment. Big difference. If he was worried about me, he wouldn't be turning his back to me. He would be like just watching me like a hawk. Big difference, big distinction, something for you guys to really wrap your head around when you see a dog doing this stuff that's like worried and concerned about everything, but not the handler who actually had the conversations with him to relax him. Hopefully it gives you some insight for you to chew on about how it works and how it works in the dog's brain if done right. Sit. So anyways, I'm not gonna let this be long. I just wanted to let everybody know, like, here's where this guy is. I just wanted to bite. Initial conversations are profoundly important. So many people want, so many trainers and owners, foster, rescue people, shelter people, they just want to like, let's build a relationship. It's such a BS thing. Let's build a relationship with a dog that wants to bite you and that's in a bad space. No, let's build respect to where the dog inhibits those choices, and then we can build respect, then we can build trust very easily. That's a piece of cake. But getting that respect first to where the dog stops utilizing its typical coping mechanisms or crappy mechanisms is of the utmost importance. So what did I do? He tried to charge through the first threshold. All I did was like put my foot, I don't know if you can see it, probably can't see it. I just put my foot out and blocked him in the chest. Nothing hard, nothing like profound, just pressure, boom, like that. And he was like, what? And that got his attention. He's like, oh. He tried it one more time. I did it one more time. He's like, oh, I can't do that. Did the same thing as we walked through into the kennel area. He tried to jam in the crate. Did the same thing. Little foot pressure right to the middle, center of the chest. Not angry, not yelling, not in. I don't think I even said anything. And just a quick little tap to the chest, and he's like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Another rep of that. He waited for the crate door to be open and waited for my permission, staring at me. Is it time for me to go in yet? Respect being created, relationship being created, safety being created. Then introduced him to the crate. And then I gave him the opportunity to come jamming out of the crate. And when he tried to do that, I shut the crate door on him, and I did it firm enough for him to care about. A couple reps, he's like, I can't do that. More respect. These people actually run the show. They've got some rules. I gotta listen. Okay, cool. I gave him about 15-20 minutes to simmer, came back out here, or actually came back out in the kennel room, he's got a long line on him, untethered it, and then opened the crate door. He tried to jam out. Crate door slams, 2-3 reps. Oh, I can't do that. Then what happens? I can't just do what I want to do. I'll look at you. What can I do? Let's go. Permission. So that's how you build safety, that's how you build relationship, that's how you build respect, and that's ultimately how you build trust. Then we came out for a nice little walk. Once again, threshold stuff. Nervous dogs, they love to bolt through thresholds. Little foot pressure right to the chest. Boom. Nothing big. Nothing you'd go like, oh my God, you kicked a dog. Nope. Just a little pressure, reminder that he didn't see coming. Surprised him, startled him, got his attention, and he just stopped. And then waited for permission once again. And once you start creating a permission-based relationship, things start to shift. And dogs that were trying to bite you turn into dogs that are who they really are, and then you can start to work with them. So anyways, I hope that helps. Right, bud? Right? Getting there, one step at a time, but this is like with like virtually no tools. You don't have to do what I did. I mean, you put a prong collar on the dog, or you can use, e-collar. You can do all sorts of fancy stuff, but the concept is still the same. Whatever tools work for you to be able to communicate to the dog, to be able to create this dynamic, so you can create safety, so you can create a gateway to learning, so you can get the dog to get out of its default, and so you can get the dog to be able to learn new defaults. That's it. Easy peasy. Ted, you doing good, bud? We'll get that muzzle off soon. Don't you worry your pretty little head. All right, guys, show them the good dog. Talk to you soon. Bye.